I agree. Wow, that was actually decent timing.
Right?
That's enough of that for now.
Right?
Listen, it's only the instrumental anyway, and that's all good. Listen,
I can't believe we started a minute early.
Not real, was it? Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah. Look at that.
Now we're really getting cocky with this shit.
Listen, if I learn how to make an intro video, we're all in fucking trouble. Is all I'm saying.
I know, really.
They are starting to hodge-proof technology.
If you make an intro video, I'm gonna put 20 pieces of gay porn on your computer and rename them all Intro 1, Intro 2, and see if you fuck
again.
You know, I still have the other intro. 30. 2 Girls, 1 Cup comes up.
All right, and
yeah. So how was your weekend?
Wait, so my weekend was good.
I saw your wife started a war on Facebook, just like the whole country. She was just one of many.
Listen, 2 terrible halftime shows. Everybody lip synced. It was all off. I don't care.
And the second one was pre-recorded.
Right, but my whole thing is like, not a fan of really either one.
Dude, like I wrote on her post.
But wait. So I actually knew a couple of the Bad Bunny songs that were played. I'm like, wait, no, I've heard this before.
yeah, of course you did. The thing that pissed me off is I was watching the other one. I did watch the Bad Bunny later. I just watched them because they're on both channels were on my cable, so I just recorded them both. But the Tracy gave me an upset thing, but I don't know if she caught what I was saying. The only Kid Rock song that I like, because I don't like any of that country shit he does, is Bar with a Bar. And halfway through that song, they played a Joe Rogan clip in the middle of the song.
That's awesome.
I'm like, couldn't you have done that in the middle of the country part? Right. Literally the only song that I care, because I don't give a fuck about country. My brother-in-law is a country singer, which means I even less want to hear country.
Right.
Fucking country. But yeah. Bad Bunny needed subtitles. That's all I'm saying. If it had subtitles, I might have, because I've watched a lot. I have no problem watching something in subtitles if it's good.
Not me. I hate subtitles. I don't care if it's something that I don't understand the words. Make it at least appear entertaining. And I'll give Bad Bunny credit for that. He did have a lot of Latin asses in my face.
Yeah, but he could have not been there. The rest of it could have just been there. Did you see the bit where the two dudes?
It's like when I turn on Telemundo and I just hit mute.
Yeah, you just watch the weather.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a chance of showers later. That's right.
Did you see Bad Bunny had to have 2 dudes banging against each other for a minute there?
I hope so.
Yeah, they did. So that was good.
Wait. Quick question for you. Now, I know you're not a gambler, and I'm not really much of a gambler either. However, I love prop bets, and I usually don't gamble on it, but I like to pretend gamble on it. I'll write a bunch of stuff down that they have, and I'm like, oh, what's going on with this? And then I try and figure it out. One of the prop bets was, is Bad Bunny going to show a nipple? And I was like, huh. And then because he was wearing his bulletproof vest again, no nipple, no nip slip.
You should have gone on Kalshi. You ever hear Kalshi?
I heard of it. They had a $500 million wagered for the game.
Kalshi,
just Kalshi.
Yeah, Kalshi. You can bet on all that stuff you're talking about.
No, you could the prop bet you could do on FanDuel and all the other.
No, but I'm talking about Kalshi. You can bet will Donald Trump say the word "fuck" in his speech. I mean, it's so you can bet
I know
anything.
I know
they
that.
Call it an investment app, but it's betting.
Right.
It's
a poly market. Whatever.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
It's like, you think something about this? Throw some money down. Put your money where your mouth is.
Not the kind of poly market I was hoping for when I signed up for it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that was that. So that was that. Did you think that Seahawks were going to win it?
Yeah, I did. So this is my problem with that. So
don't go too detailed. I don't understand most of it.
What's that?
I said don't go too detailed. I don't understand most of it.
I'll keep it very surface level because this is just easy. So Seahawks looked like they were going to win. like all the predictions ahead of time, the betting markets, everything. My only problem is, as much as I dislike the Patriots, I like to be a contrarian, even when it comes to that. And I'm like, if every analyst that's trying to break this down is saying the Seahawks are going to win, I think the Patriots have a shot.
Right.
Now, I'm not a betting man, and I didn't bet, so I didn't lose any money on it.
Yeah.
But like, I saw one of the predictions before the game on one of the conspiracy sites, because I'm a sucker for those too. One of the people that, it's a conspiracy site where they go about how everything in the NFL is scripted, and if you really want to know what's happening, follow us, and we'll give you the details beforehand. They weren't too far off. They predicted.
Isn't it just a 50-50 guess? It's like a 50-50 guess.
Probably.
Yeah.
I still enjoy the fuckery behind it.
Patriots aren't winning since Tom Brady left, I guess, right?
Right.
But
and that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to see that, but I'm not going to say, fuck that.
Yeah,
I could care less about that.
You know what's really funny is I have not seen one post today on Facebook, and I did spend a while poking around. I didn't see one post on Facebook talking about the game.
No, I did.
Did you really? I have not seen. No, I haven't seen any Patriot fan crying.
Worst game ever. The game sucked.
Yeah, I've seen all of that, but it was not talking about the game. It was talking about the halftime show.
No, I saw all the ones. The game sucked. The game sucked.
You must have some sport people on your feed. I don't. So
that'll do it.
But yeah, I've not. Honestly, I don't think I've seen one comment on Facebook about who won it. It's literally all. It's
one of the group chats they were talking about. Like, oh, at least it was a good defensive game. I'm like, I'll give it that. It was a defensive game, and they were expecting that. So,
I think I was on my phone half of the game.
I
definitely watched all the commercials. There was some good.
What was
commercials.
Your favorite?
Honestly, I can't remember most of them. None of them. Do you remember when
most of them sucked? I agree. They sucked.
I'm sad. I cannot remember one specifically now.
I can.
Go ahead. Which one? Remind me.
I had two favorites. That's 2.5 favorites that stuck out to me. One, like, my favorite out of all of them that I saw was the Dunkin' Donuts commercial where they had all the stars come on.
Was that the one where they had the AI? I made them all younger.
Yeah. It was Ben Affleck, Tom Brady, like Jennifer Aniston, like everybody was in that one. The Urkel and shit.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And the AI made them younger.
Yeah. And then what was the other one? The Budweiser Clydesdale one with the bald eagle as a chick that grew up to be a full bald eagle as they were running through. And then at the end of the commercial, they panned back to the stadium and they actually had a Clydesdale and a bald eagle there. That was kind of cool.
Now, the nerdy one I remember, and I don't remember, I thought it was GoDaddy, but it's a different .com company.
It's the one. Who's Your Daddy?
No. Yeah, right? No. No, it was some celebrity who I can't remember was trying to register their domain name and it was gone already.
Yes, I saw that one.
Was it Ariana Grande? Who the fuck was it? I don't remember who it was.
I don't remember who it was, but that was a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, but the whole time I'm watching it, I'm like, this is a GoDaddy commercial. And then at the end of it, they're like name.com or whatever it was.
Yeah. I forget what it was, but I know what you're talking about. And I forget who the celebrity was, but
I'm going to find out.
Right. No, but I'm saying, like, that was cool. Now, while you're doing that, I'm going to say my other half one that I like.
Emma Stone.
That's it. That's right. The one that I kind of like, but it was cool. They did the Adrian Brody thing in the commercial where it was, I forget what it was for. So it wasn't that good, obviously. It was they showed it twice. So I remember, I'm like, oh yeah, Adrian Brody. And it was like a half-ass behind the scenes thing for something. I'm like, whatever. I was like, oh, look, Adrian Brody, Oscar winner. Super Bowl commercial. Way to go.
Yeah. Some ads, what was the fucking... They had one where they literally played a whole song.
Oh, is that the one with the Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, they played... you know what? It got my attention because I'm looking at it going, are they going to say what this is for in a minute?
Right.
I mean, some of these advertising people are pretty clever. I've seen commercials in past years where I remember the commercial, like you just said, but you don't remember what it's for.
Right. Well, I remember that I don't remember what that's for specifically because I was talking about, I'm like, oh my God, Backstreet Boys. I met AJ once, and I had to tell that story for the people that didn't hear it. That it was at the party I was at. So, but it was kind of cool. What's that?
I'm looking, trying to find out what that fucking ad was for.
What, for Emma Stone?
No, the Backstreet ones.
Oh, well, do you know what site that Emma Stone was for?
Yeah, emmastone.com. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Emmastone.net? Emmastone.anal?
Namepros.com.
Oh, okay.
I think.
All right. I get it.
That might be wrong. That might be just a review. No, Squarespace is for. Squarespace.
Yes. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But listen, I enjoyed it. Listen, game, not the greatest. Commercials, not the greatest.
Coinbase was the Backstreet Boys.
Okay. Halftime show, all right.
Don't care.
Alternative halftime show, Listen, the last time there was an alternative halftime show, and I really liked it, was, I think it was 91, when in Living Color, they did the live broadcast, and all the viewers left the Super Bowl to turn on Fox to watch In Living Color. They did a live episode. Yeah.
Someone said about awesome. In Living Color. Now I know it. I didn't know what they were talking about.
Oh, yeah. And not the band. Yeah. It wasn't with the OU.
Everybody's saying that I've seen the feedback on that Prince was the best one, but I'm like, he didn't get his tit out. So, he's Janet Jackson's number one, and then Prince, I think.
Yeah, we were talking about the difference between those two yesterday. I'm like, but you got to remember, it was like 22 years ago I saw Janet Jackson's nipple. Mm-hmm. It's a big moment in my life. Like, I've been checking her out since she was on Good Times.
There you go. Yeah. What was she, fucking 6?
And I was 4.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad.
Yeah. Did you watch it? Did you watch the Kid Rock thing? Did you actually watch? You watched it, right?
I did not really pay attention. It was on. They had everybody in case you wanted to watch whichever one at the party. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't feel like getting up. I'm like, let me lean over, see what's there. I was watching. I'm like, oh, okay. Listen, I enjoyed the Bad Bunny thing because I knew some of the songs and I didn't hate them.
Yeah.
But also, Lady Gaga lip syncing was weird.
Yeah, right. What about Ricky Martin?
Ricky Martin, I was surprised to see. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Ricky Martin was just on the fucking on the VMAs he did songs on the VMAs, like the same was it VMA? Same VMA that they had the Aussie tribute.
Okay.
On. Yeah.
Like, but my whole thing is like, I thought it was cool, like, that they did that. I'm like, all right, they did it in Spanish. I get why they did it. A broadening international market. They're trying to be a bigger global brand, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I don't care.
Well, someone wrote, they're reminding the world that America isn't just the U.S., but
right.
Where's Puerto Rico's NFL team? I know they have their own football league over there. I only know that. I looked it up yesterday. But do you think that if they're having a Puerto Rico singer, then they probably should have a Puerto Rico?
It's part of America.
Yeah, but the U.S.
It's already America, though.
Yeah. I'm saying is they should have a fucking team in the NFL.
I would be okay with that.
If they had a team in the NFL, no one could say nothing about putting Puerto Rican music on.
Actually, I think they should expand there.
They said there's some interest because, like I said, I looked it up to see if they had a team because I'd never heard of a team.
I've never heard of interest there. I think it would be awesome.
They have some league called the PR, something FL, AFL, whatever. And it did say that there's been some interest in them putting an NFL team there.
Or a baseball team.
Oh, they don't have a baseball team either?
Right. I'm saying if they had an MLB team, I think that would be cool. Or probably 2 so that we could have one in each league. I don't know. I'm just throwing
I think if they had an NFL team, people could have said less. They could have complained less about.
No, they still would have complained. People saw.
Well, yeah. But I watched the other one. I did watch the other one. And, dude, it went down the friggin' the Jesus Christian fucking thing that I'm like, I'm not into this. I just wanted to hear Bar with a Bar. And instead, I got to hear Rogan talking to fucking Kid Rock.
Wait, and what was it? I forgot. Speaking of the prop bets, the pregame, they were betting on which song that Green Day was going to play first, and all of a sudden they started playing. I'm like, oh yeah, and I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, oh fuck, I wanted to hear what the first song was. I wanted to see how it came out. Not that I bet didn't matter to me, but I was like, oh, yeah.
I thought they played Ice Ice Baby.
Did they? I don't know. Idea.
No, I have no idea. I just heard that they were talking shit about Ice. Did you see that video that's going around of some dude singing Ice Ice Baby to like a Spanish family that walked past him, and the two little kids and the dad just kicked the shit out of him
That's funny.
and the little kids were with the guy that got his ass kicked. So
Right.
the little kids are just standing there. Meanwhile, this dude's punching the guy to the floor and kicking him in the face.
That's funny.
People are stupid.
Yeah.
If you're gonna protest, do it in a normal way.
Right.
If there is a normal way anymore.
And expect to get your ass kicked if you're going to be like that too.
Yeah, following ICE around, it's fine, but you don't need to intervene and be 2 feet from them. You don't
listen.
need to.
Be 2 feet from. You could do it like you're like a 6-year-old. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Or you're on the grass, like when we did the O&A, assault on the media, government property.
I pay for
I don't
this.
know
I
when when they're grabbing someone. Can you jump in and try and save that person?
I wouldn't recommend it.
No. Well, that one guy fucking died from it, but
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
When I think about this, like it always reminds me of the old Chris Rock bit. How not to get your ass kicked by the cops.
Right.
You ever see that one?
Yeah. I mean, would anyone jump in when Trump walks? Well, I mean, yeah, I guess they probably would. But you don't fuck with the Secret Service. You don't fuck with the FBI. But ICE, you're willing to put your life on the line, basically, for a different federal agency.
Right.
And I mean, I voted for Trump, and that's fine. People can, make their fucking comments, whatever. But I don't agree with this ICE shit. They just brought a statistic out today of the number of people they arrested. It was like 400,000, or 600,000. But only 11%, I think, had criminal records, violent criminal records.
Okay.
Actually, no, it might have been 4% had violent criminal records and 11% just had criminal records. So they're not doing what they said they were going to do. They're just fucking popping anyone that fucking looks like
you, a foreigner.
Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you right now, I could walk right through.
They haven't gotten you yet. What the hell?
I bet you I could walk through a fucking ICE fucking Congress. I could probably walk into one of those ICE places where they hold all the prisoners, and they wouldn't even bat an eyelid at me. Because
I've been giving them information on you.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
This guy needs to be deported.
It's so funny you say that. Not the deported part, but giving information.
It is funny.
So there's someone connected to my family who is laundering money. I'm not saying any more about who it is, but I did research and I found they were laundering money through.
But they inherited that money.
Yeah, no, they didn't inherit shit. So they're laundering money through someone. Okay. They're laundering money through someone's account that I know.
Okay.
Did you know you get a 30% reward if you fucking report that to the IRS?
I believe it.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to my my 30% of zero, because they have to actually pay before you get the money. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but
that's like all the money you get off of your friend John. That for when you report him for his insurance fraud.
Right. Talking of John,
you get $10,000 each time.
Talking of John, right? Phone call number one.
Wait, because I got one for you too. Go.
All right, we're gonna. I'll do one phone call. You do your bit, and then I'll do a second phone call because that's the payoff.
Deal.
First phone call. I drove my car over a big lump of ice in the parking lot, and all my computers came on saying that my wheels were broken or they were spinning at different speeds. I had to get it towed, and then I had to pay basically someone that would have got arrested by ICE to come to my house and reset my computer. Which, if you had a fucking decent car, you wouldn't allow some random dude to show up with a box looks like a calculator.
Oh, nice.
Because he couldn't afford to take it to the Audi dealer. All right?
Right.
Okay, so that's part one. Do your thing, and then I'll tell you the second phone call I get.
That was a short one. Do your second one.
Second phone call, I just moved $437,000 into a different investment account.
Okay. Why?
Well, but he can't afford to fucking take his Audi to the dealer to get the computer fixed.
I got you. Never mind. It took me a second to realize what you meant.
Yeah. Literally calls me and brags about that.
So
same day.
I don't want to mention names. Off air, we could talk. There was somebody I talked to over the weekend that
said, I know this person?
You definitely know him. We've worked with him many times. Nice guy as well. He's been on the podcast. He said to me, I think I might be word for word, but pretty goddamn close if it's not. What the fuck happened to Hollywood? I thought he was good. Like, what? He used to be good, didn't he?
Okay, so you narrowed it down to the whole New Jersey comedian fucking group.
No, but people that have actually seen him on a, not just open micers that seen him fucking around, like actual people that have seen him on shows.
Would this
But
person?
said person in the last 3 months hired him twice and said, "Wow, that was awful," and had his people from one of the groups that he did it for said, "If you ever hire this guy again, we won't have you do comedy here."
Was this person a female?
No,
Was this person in Pennsylvania?
no.
All right, I don't know.
What? You do. I'll tell you later. But now, getting back to it.
Is this guy making more money while Trump's in power than when he's not?
Tough call. That could go either way.
All right, so I think, yeah, okay.
All right. So he said, then he goes, yeah, he's like, there were guys that were uncomfortable with the way he was talking about the ladies and the way he was being creepy with the ladies in the front of the audience.
You didn't put
I'm like,
see,
I
wrote
you finally met John Hollywood.
Yeah.
After a decade, you finally met John Hollywood.
Fucking, I didn't know that John Hollywood owned the comedy shop. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, so I don't know that story. You got to tell me about that.
I can do one better than that. I can play the clip.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta find it.
That.
I have it on my Xfinity stream. I'm just trying to remember what my fucking login is. Actually, no, I can probably play it right on my phone and just put the phone up against the fucking camera.
Okay, that works also.
I just got to skip through the show because
that's all right. No, because I heard that. I was like, no way. And then all of a sudden, then I had to explain to this person what happened and the whole, hey, go clean. Hey, try this. Bless you. Hey, try this. And he tried and it got worse. And now I actually saw him working on some new shit on Thursday.
I'm scared.
No, it wasn't bad.
He called me to see if I was going out Thursday.
Whatever happened? I know you were supposed to.
Couldn't be bothered.
Okay. No, because I know you're supposed to go see some people.
Yeah, I was going to go Friday and I couldn't be bothered then either.
Okay. Why?
Long story. All right. Okay, I found the episode. Let me find where, and here it is. If I play it through the computer, we're going to get a copyright strike. There's no doubt in my mind.
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
We'll make sure you pause it every so often.
I love how they
now you got adverts. I mean, what are you doing, Paul?
The video player.
Ida Siegel joining us now with her testimony.
Ida. Yeah, that's right, Natalie and David. You know, female comedians often talk about what it's like working in a male-dominated field where the edgier the joke, the more popular you become. We saw during the birth of the Me Too movement a number of male comedians get called out for inappropriate behavior. Tonight, we spoke to a woman who says that toxic environment came to a head last weekend when she was sexually abused at the comedy shop Greenwich Village. We have to warn you, what she says happened to her is graphic in nature and disturbing.
All right,
Sarah Mai is an up-and-coming stand-up comic in New York City. Yeah. She often performed at the comedy shop Greenwich Village. But this week, Simran posted another video on Instagram that wasn't funny, detailing a disturbing experience she says she had with a man who identified him.
Paul.
I'm not exaggerating.
You got to pause it every so often when you're doing that.
Try to grope my.
Have we heard of her?
No.
Because I've seen.
She put shows on at the comedy shop. Well, she did. I don't think she's doing it anymore.
Probably not. That's the place where we went like a few years back, right?
Yeah, I know. Right after it changed from Atlanta, remember?
Last Saturday before midnight. She says she asked Brady if she could get more stage time.
He did that, and then he said, if you want more spots for you and your friend Mallory, you know what you have to do.
Simran spoke to us about what happened with some of her fellow comedians by her side.
But he fortunately wasn't able to go like really all the way down there because thank God I was wearing that heavy coat.
What are you doing in this moment?
Yeah, he tried to
Dude, I froze.
Grab her by the...
I was like...
Yeah.
I was just in so much shock.
Simran says she was at a loss, unsure what to do. So she made a video and posted.
Wait.
Literally
anyway,
that other picture of her looks like that. That looks like the girl we met when we were there the last time. That was in the room and that was at the bar.
Possibly.
Yeah,
she was a producer.
We may have actually ran into her.
Yeah. But it's pretty. I mean, you know, when comedians do shit, you know, because there's always a bad egg in every business.
Right.
But when the owner of the club supposedly said it to her,
Yeah, it's never a good look.
no. You know, it's like if you know if you own the club, but then your producers are doing wacky shit, you know, it's bad. But you know, if you're the owner of the club I know it didn't open the next day because the TV company went there to try to interview the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it opened again. Is it open again? I don't fucking know.
No idea.
But yeah. And then Comedy Shoppy,
Right.
you know, the Beto and all those guys, they had to put out a big thing saying that they're not connected.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Because that was my next question. I'm like, are they affiliated? Is it the same
no,
guy?
not at all. Not at all.
So I was about to say that could have been dangerous because they were the ones that wanted to buy the COVID first.
I talked to the guy and he said that was not true.
Oh, okay.
That rumor
That
was
makes
not true.
sense also.
Yeah, you know, I don't know where that story came from. I remember us getting told it.
Probably
It might have came from you know,
Colonel Sanders, yes.
it might have come from a 14-year veteran who decided to go clean and is not very good at comedy anymore. I don't know.
Oh, that was right there. That was spot on.
Is that a one?
No,
come on.
no, it
How long
wasn't
do you have
that
to
good.
laugh?
It wasn't that good. It was good, not that good. I will give you a half a point for that.
No, dickhead. Yeah, Mike texted me and said it'll be on at 7:30. So,
All right,
but,
perfect. Yeah, that's why I figured because we could get our bullshit out, then we can have him. We'll talk about everything else then. That's why I wanted to. That's why I usually tell guests we do it from 7 to 9, but you know sometimes we go longer. If we have a guest that needs to come on late, sure.
that person you just mentioned hasn't booked us recently either.
No, but twice recently for him.
That person might have got mad because I called him out on something he said at an event.
Okay.
That you were at with someone. You and Stacy were hanging out, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, me and Stacey were going wild. My wife almost found out.
Missed the point.
I know,
anyway,
I got it.
Yeah, I called it out on what that was said, and since then I haven't been booked. So I don't know if it's that or it's just
It's all right. I haven't either.
Maybe he's circling the comedians.
Well,
he always
I know what he
puts
was
that
saying
one
was
girl
that
on every show.
he's trying to get more stuff going. Because when he was telling me about a couple of other venues he's trying to lock down in the area.
Well, hopefully he's going to think of us.
Right.
Because we've
So
done
I
nothing
said,
but
don't
crush on any
forget
of them.
me.
None of those shows we've crushed on every one.
I know. So I mean that'll work itself out because he has like 3 or 4 different venues in the area.
Okay.
And that's another person who's so pissed. He's like, oh, dude. He's like, I close my my place at 9 p.m. I can't just
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be something where it's like one day where maybe like our anniversary show. Even if he's not off, I could have him come on at like 9. We could go a little longer that night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought you meant PJ.
No.
That was the Trump reference.
Right. No. Well, I mean, it could have went a few different ways. Is all I'm saying. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought we were talking about people that booked him before and he bombed.
No, it happened very recently.
Well, so did with that town with the prison in it.
Right. That was terrible.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, but it wasn't like, listen, that we've laughed enough about that night.
Yeah.
This is all new information, which made me die laughing slightly more.
That's funny.
And I feel bad. I'm like, you're not wrong. I'm like, let me stick up for him a little though. However, this is the reason it started going sideways and it went way downhill. I didn't get to the whole suicide thing, but I'm like, let's just focus on he's trying to do some stuff. I saw him do something better. Good for him.
How was he at our neighborhood entertainment club?
Thursday, he had like 3 new ones. 2 of them are really good. The other one, not terrible. Needs work.
Okay.
Like the premise, right there. Execution, needed a little work because I don't think he really researched it. And I gave him some advice to tweak it, and he's like, "Oh, okay."
What was it? What he didn't research it? What was it about? Consent?
No, he researched that a lot. You get that many accusations, you're going to research that.
I remember one of my wife's friends, I think it was her mother's friend, used to be a lawyer, and she had these big ass red books of all the laws in New Jersey.
Right.
And one of the books had like all the ages around the world for different consent ages and stuff. And every time you open the book, it went boop. You're like, what? Who's been looking at this? Boop. It would always open on that page.
Why is it always opening up to Thailand? and why is Joe on vacation again?
Right.
No, the one that he needed some work on. Speaking of the location we were at, he was discussing his favorite fever, and he was. It took you a second, and he was like, "Yeah, you never see that here." I'm like, "Not true." He's like, "Huh?" And he started. I'm like, "Listen." I'm like, and he's like, "Listen, if you would have said, Edison." An Edison style one? Yes. If you would have said Edison style, that would have made more sense. If you would have went in that direction.
Oh my god. That reminds me, I haven't tagged him in a wedding picture. Let me do that right now.
I love it.
Dude, another Hollywood story I forgot.
Oh God! True Hollywood stories.
Oh, this is number 3. Whatever. He posts a memory of snow like 10 years ago or something,
Right?
And it was a picture of his wife shoveling snow at the front of his house. And I wrote, "You lazy fuck! Why are you making your wife shovel? You piece of shit!" And he deleted the comment and called me. And he goes, "I was just showing how much snow there was." I go, "Your fucking wife's out there with a fucking woolly hat on shoveling, and you're taking a picture."
You're taking pictures and videos of your wife shoveling, you piece of shit. What are you doing?
Lazy cunt.
And
I was literally writing a joke about him because he said to me, my wife says, "What's he going to do with all this money? He hasn't got kids to leave him to. Is he going to leave it to someone?" And then she's like, "Is he leaving it? Is he saving for retirement?" I'm like, "Yeah, but he retired. He retired in 1981."
No, so in his defense, though, she was already up for 10 hours before he got up to take that picture.
Yeah, the snow was above the trees when she started.
Right. She had to put herself down to get to that point.
John Hollywood is the only one I know has a 401k in yen.
All right, that's one. That is one. See, now you get the difference. That's a good one. Don't ruin it before Mike gets on.
God, I'm adding that to my criticism of the snow.
Say that again?
I'm adding that to my list of jokes about John Hollywood for Thursday.
Good. So wait, have you seen any of the Olympic shit?
Nope. I saw the lady break her leg on the slalom skiing.
That's exactly where I was going to go with that.
Oh, okay.
Are you familiar with her at all besides checking out her fucking pictures? Okay. Because you're kind of a creep. That's why I figured you would have at least done that. We have our guest is here just in time. What's going on, Mike?
Talking about creeps. What's up, guys?
What's going on? Although I didn't mention you as a creep. We were talking about a different creep. But you happened to pop on because I didn't see the time. I'm like, oh, shit. It is that time. He's here ready to go.
What's up, guys? Yo, sorry I was late, man. I had a fire going, my fireplace, and I think I put too much wood in there, and then it fell over, and then my cat caught on fire. So anyway, I had to put all that out.
I hear you.
Can we see your cat?
Once the Chinese people are done, yes.
That's
It's
great.
the number 37.
That's terrible. Oh, man. Yeah, this cat ran away. A couple months ago. And me and my cousin, we were out on my front porch eating mushrooms. and my cousin looks across the street and he's like, "Yo, your cat." And sure enough, my cat's across the street, right? So you ever try to catch a cat?
Yeah. It's
You
just
ever try
bad
to
trying
catch
to hurt them.
You ever try to catch a cat on mushrooms? So we're over there trying to catch this cat. We finally get this cat out of the bush, but she didn't seem right, man. She'd been gone for like 4 days. She was freaking out, scratched the shit out of me. So I was like, "Yo, we probably should take this cat to the vet." You ever been to the vet?
No, I haven't got $5,000 in my account right now. So
You ever been to the vet on mushrooms?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and the doctor's like,
What are
what's
you,
the
John
matter, Mike?
Stewart, in
My
half baked
doc-
right now?
My doctor, the vet's like, what's the matter? I said, my cat just, she ran away and she's just not acting the same. He goes, well, that's because it's a raccoon.
I was literally going to say, you were so high, you brought the wrong animal.
Yo. What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Watching wrestling. You ever watch, remember wrestling? Like, I stopped watching wrestling after, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin and stuff like that, like, 20 years ago.
I grew up as a teenager watching real wrestling. None of that fucking WWE shit. They used to play at lunchtime on a Saturday on TV in England.
Mm.
It was literally regular people in just leotards trying to kick the shit out of each other.
Just
And
wrestling.
they didn't plan the winner. That was the difference.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, I'm watching it now. And, my 7-year-old's into it, so we watched the Royal Rumble last week for the first time ever, right? And it was in Saudi Arabia last weekend. Like they were doing this big WWE thing in Saudi Arabia, and they had a women's 30-person Royal Rumble, and I was like, oh, let's go, right? And every one of them were dressed from head to toe.
of course they were. I was going to say
Saudi Arabia.
I was going to say that the winner gets to keep a clip.
Good one.
So me, Dave, Mike, and somebody unfunny that's name sounds like Bollywood are doing a comedy show on the 21st, and I can never pronounce the name of the fucking Audubon.
Yeah.
Tickets at jerseycomedyshow.com. We sold a couple of tickets. It's still going. I'm gonna do some adverts a bit nearer the time. It's a weed venue, very similar to
BYOB.
Make a flyer, share.
No, I made a flyer. I sent it to you. Didn't you fucking see it?
No, it doesn't have my picture on it, so it's no good.
No, it doesn't have. I didn't make one with pictures yet. I'm gonna do that. Remind me at the end, Dave. I'll make a flyer with pictures on.
All right.
I don't know if I should put John Hollywood on it because there's a chance they won't make it in time. The fucking place will be shut down.
Also very true.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's gonna be a good time. I haven't done a lot. I haven't been doing a lot lately.
Yeah, we haven't seen you around, man.
Yeah, new job and stuff. I'm kind of busy,
I hear
That's
you,
good
man.
though. It's better to have money coming in than sitting at home doing nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I had money coming in for a while from a severance, but that shit stopped, and I was like, I guess I gotta work again.
Yeah, I'm one of them people that if I get a severance check, I'm finding a new job right away so I can bank the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you already do that once?
I've done that more than once.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I literally
After 25 years, I need the break.
The first severance check I ever got, I paid off my mortgage.
Same. Good
Then
call.
I got fucking 3 different tenants who where they're from, all of them ended in RICO. So none of them paid. So then I had to get a new loan on my house that I paid off, which pissed me off like there's no tomorrow. But so at one point I had 3 different mortgage payments going because they didn't bother paying me for my house. So I ended up selling the fucking house, piece of shit. But
That just sucks.
I mean, if I had Bad Bunny living in my house, I wouldn't have to worry about the rent getting paid. You know what I mean? So,
I don't think he would need to pay rent though.
no, that's what I'm saying.
He would buy your house.
Good, he can have it. Market's at the top right now. But,
So what were you guys?
Is that the place in Garwood or Garfield?
what?
Is that the apartments in Garfield?
No, it was my house on the other side of town.
Okay.
Yeah. So we talked about the adverts for the Super Bowl. We talked about a bit about the controversy over what fucking halftime show people are watching. I brought up the fact that not once on my feed did anybody write about the game. It was all the halftime show, nothing else. If I didn't watch it, and I was on my phone fucking watching these people go blowing their minds. But if I didn't watch it, I wouldn't have even known who was playing because my Facebook page, all it was you're racist. No, you're not. You're Jesus. You're God. You're the best thing ever. No, we want free America. We want fucking Puerto Rico to sing in Spanish. I mean, that's literally my whole thing.
Yeah, the game was terrible. I mean,
Was it? Didn't watch it.
I saw a lot of those posts.
Terrible. So I mean, it couldn't have been a better spot for Bad Bunny to have this controversial halftime show, or for the other, whatever that I don't know, what is it, the True something, I don't know, whatever that other concert was. It was a good time for them.
Was
Because
it
the
All
game
American?
sucks.
I watched both. I watched the All American one. I wanted to Kid
Yeah,
Rock.
that's
The only
Bad
song I
Bunny,
liked
the All American.
but all South American. But
No, that's North America in the Caribbean.
is it okay? I wanted to watch. The only song I liked by Kid Rock was "Bar with a Bar." I don't fucking like his country shit. I wanted to see "Bar with a Bar." 20 seconds into the song, they played a Rogan clip over the top of it. I'm like, you pieces of shit. So the only
don't
song I cared
understand-
about, they ruined.
I
So
don't understand why Marilyn Manson was part of the Bad Bunny one.
was he even in it? I didn't see him.
Thought that was him.
No, I saw.
I know what you're saying. All right, yeah, Lady Gaga.
Oh, Lady Gaga.
Oh, was that?
I thought that was.
kinda
I thought that was the killer from Scream.
Well, no, you know what it is. So there was a lot of people that popped into, like Jessica Alba was in that for a little bit.
Well,
Like,
they had a bunch of celebrities on the stage. They had some.
Who's the guy who does all right? McConaughey was on the
Yeah.
stage.
They had some chick from like Wall, New Jersey. Some fucking TikTok girl was on there.
Ricky Martin was on the stage.
yeah,
I saw Ricky Martin on the VMAs. I think it was this last
I
time.
saw him on mushrooms once.
Yeah, Ricky Martin can still pop off, bro. I don't care what anyone says. If Living La Vida Loca comes on, bro, I'm singing along. I don't care what anyone says.
The best part.
Well,
of the
yeah,
whole night
it
for
reminds
me
you of your
was-
ex-boyfriend. That's why.
There you go.
The best part for me was the Budweiser commercial with the Clydesdales had the
Yes.
Philadelphia Eagles eagle on it, like that eagle.
No, that was the American Eagle, bald eagle.
Yeah, but that eagle is what flies around the stadiums before the game at Phillies games. That
Okay,
eagle, that's the eagle that
that's
the trainer,
that's the Philly Eagle.
yeah, the trainer has that specific bird before every home game does a
No, I know they
flight around
did that, but I
stadium.
didn't know that was the same one. That's all.
That same bird. Yeah, that was the only exciting thing about it for this area of fans.
Listen, I thought it was cool because they did the commercial, then they showed the horse and the bird at the stadium after that.
Yeah,
That was cool.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I didn't
You know,
realize. I thought it was a duck. Like I forgot that was going to be in there. So like the whole beginning of that commercial, I'm like, this duck looks so like he ain't gonna make it. This duck ain't gonna
Yeah.
make it. And then when the wings were above the horse, I'm like, that's not a fucking duck's wings. And then the bald eagle head came up, and I was over here going nuts like the Eagles scored a game-winning touchdown. That was the
Nice.
highlight of my day.
My favorite video from the Super Bowl was you know where he was at the start of the Bad Bunny, where he was in like it looked like almost a cornfield maze type thing.
Yeah.
Did you know
Well,
that
people.
They call it.
they were
Mason-
people, right? They I was trying to figure out how they managed to get all that corn shit out, and it was dudes were in square pieces of fucking fake
Yeah.
trees, and somebody posted a video of them walking onto the field, and I'm like, that's pretty clever. That's pretty clever when you how they fucking did that.
Well,
You know?
they
I
did
didn't
that
understand
purposely because
any
it
of
was
it.
easier for the aesthetic and to have like them clear everything out right away
Yeah.
because they
I
only
didn't
have to,
understand
that
any of
20
it, but
minutes
it
to
was
do it.
put together pretty good. Like, I mean, it was entertaining if you understood. Maybe I guess what he was saying. I didn't,
I understood all I needed to. It was great.
yeah, I saw a bunch of chicks shaking around, so that was kind
Right.
of cool.
I was good.
It was better
And
than WWE.
And when I looked at the other
Saudi
screen for the
Arabia.
other thing, I'm like, Kid Rock, Latin asses, tough call.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
if you turn the sound off of that and just looked at the girls dancing, everybody who doesn't know who Bad Bunny is, they raved about it because of the girls. They didn't rave about it because the guy singing, because no one. One of the guys I know, I posted on Facebook. You may have seen it. He's like, I don't understand why people are posting about not understand Bad Bunny. I speak fluent Spanish, and I still don't understand what the Bad Bunny.
I saw that, yeah.
You know? So you could have muted that show, and the amount of
And
people that
still
just
enjoyed it.
posted, "Oh my God, look at these girls! This is definitely the best one for me." And I'm like, all right, well, what if Kid Rock had those dances? Would suddenly they like Kid Rock at that point? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell him to bring them out. I would watch him more often or at
Right.
all.
Yeah, I lost interest in it when he went country. I was done.
When he stopped being a bad rapper, I was done.
I don't know that I was ever beginning.
I'm not saying I was ever a fan. I'm just saying I
Yeah.
remember when he was a terrible rapper, and I didn't like him then either. So
Hey, his set at Woodstock '99 was pretty stellar.
yeah, that was just a great concert.
Yeah.
Not just because of what Zool did.
Oh, he was there. Sucker.
You
What
didn't
did
see
you
the
do with my
pictures of it?
pillow, bro? Sorry, I'm talking to my son. I was laying out here watching wrestling. He tore my shit apart. Were you wrestling this? All right.
I was wrestling this.
All right. Anyways, yeah, Super Bowl sucked.
What's
Yeah,
the next
wasn't it
big one?
fun?
When's this show again that we're doing?
21st.
21st.
Nice. And we're at Autobahn, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So that's one of my areas of responsibility now for American Water is Autobahn.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many don't tell anybody that. They'll all be calling you going, my fucking pipes are frozen. Can you come help me?
Oh, dude, it's unreal. Like, you know, I've been there for a month now. You never think about it. Like, I'm starting apparently in the busiest season, obviously. And I never thought about it, which is great because this is the worst it gets. So I'm into it and I know what's going on. But, like, you know how, like, you ever in traffic and you see, like, construction guys on the side of the road? There's always 1 or 2 guys in the hole and 5 guys standing around.
Yeah, getting
And
paid
you sit
78
there.
bucks an hour.
Yeah, and you're sitting there and you're like, and you get mad about it. Well, I don't get mad about it anymore because I'm one of those guys standing around. And it's a pretty good gig. I mean, they work their ass off, man. These guys that do this stuff, like, you know, unfortunately, like a little over a year and a half ago, I guess, a guy who works for the group that I manage now was hit by a car and passed away. So
Oh, wow.
it really makes you think about like I have a lot more patience now when I'm driving and I see stuff like that. Like I used to see construction and I'd get mad, like, why don't you do this shit at night? Why do you got to interrupt my day? But listen, I got a whole new respect for what these people do now. So it's like,
Dude, they only work on the parkway at night. So whenever I have a gig on the way home, if I'm any past 11 o'clock, bro, one side of the parkway is shut down for like no reason going south. So you have to take a gamble. You're like, okay, am I going to believe Waze and go this way? And then, you know, so sometimes it takes you 45 extra minutes because there's one lane open at 3 a.m. That annoys me. In England, I know they have the stop and go fucking sign. Some places they don't have lights on the construction. We have these big red stop, like a huge thing. And on the other side of it is a big red green that says go. We always make fun of the guys that fucking have that job. All they do is go stop, go, stop.
yeah, well, it all sucks anyway because you're driving on the wrong side of the road. So
Right. That's why they need a guy with a sign.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that guy could be out there even when there's no construction, just reminding you that you're on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, I mean, I can give you 20 reasons it makes sense to go on the left, but then you can give me 20 reasons it makes sense to go on the right. So it doesn't really matter.
I give you 21.
Yeah. You know, the only thing I'm going to say, though, is the American driving test is 400 times easier than the British one.
Really? Well, yeah.
100%. Our driving test is 1 hour long. You go out, you hit a highway, you do like back around a corner, you do an emergency stop. If you miss one thing 3 times, you fail. So if you don't check your mirror if you fuck up your mirror more than three times, you're done. If you don't use your turn signal, if you're not in the right position on the road, I mean, there's so much, dude. I was at
In America, you just need a pulse.
Yeah, you literally.
Yeah.
I remember
Perfect.
when I got my American license, I did the written one, and I nearly fucked up because I got that question as which way do you yield to, the right or the left? I nearly fucked that up, and then I figured it out. And then I got that stupid question. You know, there's a police car, a mail truck, and an ambulance at a 4-way, and who has the right of way? And legally, the mailman is the winner. But yeah, that one nearly caught me. And then the guy's like, "Well,
I would have failed that. They didn't ask that question when I had to take my test.
Yeah, I got that.
I knew that. I had to learn that in driver's ed.
Yeah,
No shit.
Yeah.
but
you know what else is the other exception? Horses.
Really?
You're supposed to yield to a horse if he's on the
What?
road. Yeah.
I would hit that thing. Like, I would do everything in my
Like,
power to
look.
get. Because we got Amish out in Pennsylvania, you know.
Yep.
I'd
I
knock them
know.
fuckers off.
My son's grandfather lives out in Lancaster area, so he lives in between Intercourse and Blue Ball.
that's hilarious.
That's why I said it. But it's true. He lives down the street from the Shady Maple.
Oh yeah, Shady Maples. Oh, that's a good place.
I went out
that
to,
place.
You never been to the Shady Maple or Shady Maple?
I have not been there, but I know it.
Shit, best pancakes you'll ever have in your life.
oh, come on, IHOP rules.
You
Yeah.
are what?
No,
In
I'm kidding.
January, it rules for the all-you-can-eat pancakes.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see a thing came out today? Somebody leaked a memo from Cracker Barrel saying if you're a corporate employee of Cracker Barrel, everywhere you travel, you can only have your breakfast at Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
Shit.
You can't. You're gonna tell me where I can eat breakfast when I'm fucking traveling?
I wouldn't work for Cracker Barrel.
By the way, where am I going for work that I'm not going to be by a Cracker Barrel? It would only make sense as a corporate guy that you'd be traveling to places near your locations.
Look at you using logic.
Yeah,
I'm
really.
just saying, like, that just makes sense.
I took my
Yeah,
wife.
like,
I'm
why
going
would
to
you travel
Anchorage, not
anywhere?
going to be a Cracker Barrel.
Why would you travel anywhere that there's no Cracker Barrel? Like, what are you going to Uganda? Like, where are you traveling to that there's not?
I took my
Cracker
wife.
Barrel?
I took my wife for the first time ever to Golden Corral.
Oh,
Why?
Jesus Christ, you white trashed her up real good.
I know, dude. It was white trash, and the whole contents of a black church was the two different sides of the Cracker Barrel.
You
It
went
was,
on a Sunday.
it was in Pennsylvania, about 2 miles from Sesame Place. It was like
You
2-3
went on a
miles.
Sunday, huh?
Did I go on a Sunday? Yeah, I think it was because I
Yeah.
fucking hit Goodwill on the
You
way.
That's like-
described the Sunday there.
That's
Yeah.
like the white trash version of like the Asian buffets.
Yeah. They do have a better meat selection at Golden Corral than they have at the regular Asian buffet, though.
Remember Ponderosa?
Yeah.
Yes, I
love
like Ponderosa.
That ice cream machine was the shit, man.
You know what's coming back? Fucking Sizzler.
No way.
I swear to God, there was an article
Well-
saying that somebody bought the name and they want to bring it back.
Well, you know what it is? The one in LA never went away. That was like the last one, right by the
Oh,
airport.
really?
Yeah.
I think the one that I've been to was in Bergenfield or somewhere there.
I need to sit down Pizza Hut back, man. Like with the stained glass cups and all. Like the last one
Yeah.
that we had in this area was in Delran. But then like I don't know, a few years ago it closed down, and now it's a dispensary like everything else.
Yeah.
Does it still have the same roof?
Yeah, it's in the dispensary. But yeah, man, I heard there's one somewhere in, is it Malton? I don't know. There's somewhere in Jersey where there's like actual sit down. It's got the arcade game in the corner, like an old school Pizza Hut. Miss it.
Not a fan.
You didn't like that?
the meat lovers
Listen,
pizza.
they were
Pizza Hut,
okay
yeah.
at best, and I would go to the one that wasn't far from my job because they had a buffet.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you didn't go because it was good pizza. You went because
Right.
it was Pizza Hut and like the sit down, like the whole. I don't know if it was my childhood, man. Like every once in a while, mom took you out, you had to go to the store or something, and you get that, like, oh, you know what? Let's go to Pizza Hut. Oh, fucking pumped.
I mean, the breadsticks there are awesome. I don't care what anyone says.
The cheese, I'm a cheese stick guy. Yeah, no doubt.
That's
It
like
was
if you ever go to CC's. Are they still in business?
Oh man,
That was
CC.
terrible pizza,
I
but
don't know where that is.
It's like Mama Celeste, like frozen Mama Celeste pizza.
it wasn't that good.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's like Butoni good.
Ugh. I like Elio's. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
That's
You
all
get
right.
those frozen Elio's. You throw a little bit of your own mozzarella cheese on top first and throw it in there.
So there's 74 Sizzlers left in America out of 700.
There's 74 Sizzlers still in this country.
Yep.
And they're about to come back.
And they're remodeling. They're remodeling them all, and they
Can
said
you-
they're going to concentrate on steak, salad, and all-you-can-eat charm.
Can you
That's,
call it a comeback though if you have more stores than states? That's a lot of stores still open.
Well, if 3/4 of them are in California, then probably.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. It's still regional right now.
I got you. Bring it back. Ugh.
I'm
All right,
going to look
guys.
at where they are.
I gotta go sit down and watch the rest of this wrestling with my kid, and then I gotta go to bed because I'm an employed individual now.
I got you, man.
I'll see
We
you
will
guys
see
both
you
on
in-
the 21st.
Yep, we will see you there.
And I'll hit you up later for a good picture, and I'll put a flyer together that you can give people.
All right, that sounds good. You guys take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your week, boys, and I'll see you soon.
And we have
All
to
right, I'll
run
take
super.
care,
We
man.
have to run super late because if we don't, John Hollywood will shot last and he's the
I'm
headliner.
good with that. We don't have to.
Who
He
is
can miss
it?
the spot.
Fucking John Hollywood, he'll think he's the headliner if he shows up late. So we have to run until like 3 a.m. to make sure he
No,
doesn't.
we have to stop short so he misses out and he tries.
Yeah.
All right, 5-minute sets will be done in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Hey, they're all going to be stoned. They'll think it was an hour and a half anyway.
that's right.
See you guys.
Later,
Bye.
buddy.
So what I was saying right before our guest came on was the whole with Lindsey Vonn. What is that?
That's the map of Sizzlers on the West Coast. That's all. That's all the Sizzlers on the
Okay.
West
No,
Coast.
it came up blurry for a second. That's why I asked.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's like one or two in Arizona. There's one in Idaho, and then everything else. There's nearly a fucking million in California, and a couple in Seattle, Oregon, I guess. But there's literally nothing on. Oh, actually, no. There's a couple in Puerto Rico, but there's nothing East Coast at all.
No. But like I said, I know there's the one Sizzler right outside of LAX. So I've been there many times.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this fucking yeah. I mean, there's definitely not a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, so I was saying the whole Lindsey Vonn thing. So I'm not sure how familiar you are with her.
You talking about the girl that crashed?
Yeah. So she was like world-class skier for years. And then right after Tiger Woods had his downfall, because he was banging the IHOP waitresses, he started dating her. That was like his new girlfriend. That was his rebound girl after the divorce.
Oh, yeah.
And then after that, his career went downhill right away. And then she started slipping, but she was okay. And then she started dating this hockey player. He wound up retiring. His career was done. Her career is done now. It's just fucked up is all I'm saying. And I'm not sure who's at fault, but there's a line of succession of people not doing well in this weird triangle of love between them.
I just sent a new dad the link that probably won't join, but whatever.
Okay. Did you see that thing I emailed you?
Let me see.
That was the pic of Zool at Woodstock 99. When you Google for the images, that's him on the right.
Oh, that's good. Oh, God, well, he's let himself
yeah.
go. Hasn't he? He's let
Did
himself
you get
go.
it?
But then again, it was 27 years ago.
Right.
That's funny.
And I only know that because the first time he came in for the podcast, he was always like, yeah, it's like, if you look it up, somebody told me I was like one of the top pictures. I'm like, all right, let's look through. He goes, that's me right there. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, you can tell it's you, though. There's definitely no mistake in that.
No squirrel, though.
What's that?
No squirrel.
No, that was pre-cocaine squirrel.
What was that squirrel from? Is like part of his rehab, or did he just suddenly think that's a thing?
That's something he thought was going to be adorable. And it was terrible. Joey Diaz wanted to fucking choke him for that shit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, that's a claim to fame, though, isn't it? If you do something that Joey Diaz wants to cheat, that's a better credit than being on fucking Impractical Jokers for 2 seconds.
He wasn't on that long. So,
for
speaking
people that
of
haven't
crack-
seen it, because no one has, he's talking about a girl's badge being
Yeah.
bigger. I think was what it was.
I know he tried explaining that, and I'm like, yeah, it still makes no sense. No, so what I was saying is, so Cracker Barrel, Golden Corral. Speaking of white trash stuff, what are you doing Valentine's Day?
Well, I would go to White Castle, but they fucking closed it. Now we're getting the Tim Hortons. What the fuck is a Tim Horton?
They're the people. They're a Canadian place that owns Burger King now.
Right, but what does a Tim Horton? I mean, I could Google this obviously, but what kind of a restaurant is a
I
Tim
think
Horton?
they're traditionally a breakfast place, I thought, but I could be wrong.
That's great, right down the street from IHOP. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have a little bit of everything because they're partnered with Burger King. They might have some burgers and shit too now. Don't know. I've never been to a Tim Hortons. I know of it. That's it.
Yeah, there's a Burger King across the street too. So fucking, you'd hope there was something different. They're the kings of putting the same shit.
Oh, so it's right by where your friend lives.
Which friend?
From Tuckerton.
Yeah, no, it's in my town. It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
in
I know,
the
but he
fucking-
lives over there.
It's not. In the town that literally they should film Jerry Springer in. But people in fucking Golden Corral look at his town and go, "Oh my god, look at that white trash."
Right, exactly. No, so I was saying, like, I'm going. We already have, me and Tracy have our reservations to go for Saturday night, 7 p.m. reservations for White Castle.
That's hilarious.
So we're looking forward to that. Dude, but if you get a chance, just fucking make plans next year. It's a fun time.
I mean,
Like
if,
it's a ridiculous setup. They do table service. They have the people wait on you at your table. It's like being in a
honestly,
restaurant.
I do think we went one time, but we just showed up.
Yeah,
I think we
you
were
can't
driving
anymore.
around. I think we were driving around saying, "What are we going to eat for Valentine's?" And I'm like, "We got to do this." And they had all
Yeah,
the.
now
they had all
it's
the
become
the
so popular
balloons.
you can't do that no more.
Well, they not. They closed my fucking White Castle, so it doesn't make a difference.
I'm just saying. Well, what's the next closest one?
Tom's River.
That's not too bad. It's a night out for you too.
Yeah, if I make her sit in the car for half an hour and have the big build up, and then that's where we go, then there's a problem. If it's right down the street and I'm like, let's just
Tell her
fucking-
beforehand. Tell her beforehand. We're gonna have some fun.
I like a good White Castle.
Say Hollywood's going with his wife,
Oh my
and then
God.
when they're not there, say no to the one by them because it would be stupid for him to drive down to Tom's River. He wouldn't get there till midnight.
I was rewatching some Sopranos episodes because I'm fucking retarded
And
like that.
you saw Conti?
Yeah, no. It's ironic you say that because I did get a screening episode of that episode he was in. Still can't see him, and it's a rough cut, which means the extra footage might have been in there. And he's still. I can actually make out two figures now, but they look like that. I mean, you
No,
can't
I
tell.
get it.
You can't tell. But there was a bit in that where Tony took his fucking side piece to a restaurant, and then like the next day he went in with his wife, and the maitre d's like, "Oh wow, haven't seen you in fucking forever." Because that guy knew what to say. I'm just wondering when fucking Hollywood goes to the Chinese place, does that shit happen there too?
Number 37? You want special?
Yeah,
sauce?
yeah. Mr. Hollywood, you want your regular table?
No massage today. No massage today.
Mr. Hollywood, is your wife coming? Yeah, when she shovels the car out.
Yeah. So wait. So what I heard, you know who else is jumping in on that action now for Valentine's Day? Waffle
Chocolate?
House.
Waffle House. That's white trash as fuck, bro. There's so many fights at Waffle House. I don't understand. Is it just the people that go there and they just fight, or is it like
Dude, it's like Denny's.
there's nothing? half
Denny's
the
gets fights because you go there after you're at the bar all night.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. That's why you see people getting stabbed. 'cause
You know the
people that
difference
are
between the
already
Denny's, videos that are out there and the Waffle House fights. The Waffle House, the staff are involved.
drunk. True.
I've never seen anyone in Denny's start a fight. I mean, I do like the McDonald's in the hood. where
I've
the
been one of those people that started a fight at Denny's, so I can't really say that.
fucking-
I did it in Valley Forge, PA. Like
I do like it when people go to restaurants like proper like McDonald's, not like the real ghetto, and they say something to the staff, and because they're in Patterson, the staff member just comes out from behind the counter and just starts a physical fight with the
Yeah.
people. But
When
in Alpine, you would never see that. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, you would. No, you wouldn't see a McDonald's there.
I'm just saying. Yeah,
They would,
it's just
McDonald's couldn't afford
hilarious to
be
me.
there.
It's just hilarious to me that people don't think about their jobs. But I guess if you're making minimum wage, you can go somewhere else and make minimum wage. It's not like there's a reason to keep the job. If some dude
Yeah,
slaps you in the face,
You could get your $20 an hour anywhere now.
that's what I'm saying. So that's why they don't care. But if you're making $50 an hour at a job, you're not going to start a fight. You got to see me when I go to work. I'm filter poor. You know what I mean? I've lasted nearly 10 years at this place without even getting the fucking slightest fucking mention from fucking HR. I don't even know who HR are at this job. Every other job, yeah, I had some conversations. I'm the only person who got sent to the hotel presentation room to do the how to deal with a fellow employee training course 4 years in a row.
Right.
You know, where they do the fucking square and they're like, this is one kind of person. You have to deal with it this way. Well, this is another kind of person. You have to
Right.
deal. This person wants to feel like they're loved. This person here wants to think they're in charge.
All right. So I'm getting some comments on the page. I just want to go through it real quick. Denny's is an upscale Waffle House.
That's what I'm saying. It is. At least the staff don't fight in Denny's.
Right.
Well, not so far. Now I've said that, I'll go find 50 videos.
That was Robert Steven.
Yeah.
Matt out in Vegas said there's one near my place in Vegas. And then he said Tim Hortons is just a Canadian Dunkin'.
Is that what? Oh, it's more of a coffee thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he also stated that it was PK Subban was the guy that she dated afterwards.
Oh, okay. Waffle House. The only time I went to Waffle House just so I could say I went there, and it was
Right.
on 95. It was on 95. I think we were coming out of Maryland right before they cross into. Is it Delaware above Maryland?
Yes.
So I think it's right on the border, right before you cross into Delaware, going north. There's a Waffle House there. I don't know of any Waffle Houses nearer than that. But then again, I also haven't looked for them.
Right. I
Is that-
haven't looked for him either, but yeah, there's none. I know I've seen him on the outskirts of Jersey. I don't know if it was on like the PA side or is like down by the Delaware Bridge.
Yeah, maybe. But I only saw it because they had that, they had those really tall highway signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said to my wife, I'm guys, yeah, we gotta fucking go try this out, and we get our little Waffle House cardboard hat, And when we walked in, it was like when the white guys walked into the bar in Animal House.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we want
You
to try
mind if we
everything.
dance with your dates.
Yes, I was literally just going to say that. I remember it's funny because when I was further down going towards North Carolina, I think we went to a Wendy's, and it was completely different. It was like set up in a like completely different, like the way your order was different, the fucking layout. It was very country kind of how they set the thing up. I think it was Wendy's, but it was interesting to see like a whole different version. Because up here, you go to Burger King, every Burger King's the same. You go to McDonald's, every McDonald's the same.
That's what they go for, though. That's the whole part of the franchising.
I went to a Home
pay for the
Depot.
franchising. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a Home Depot in what was it, like Freehold, and it's an exact mirror of the one in my town.
Right.
And I was trying to explain to someone that it's just the opposite, and they just couldn't get it through their fucking heads. That instead of going left, you go right.
Yeah.
You still go down the same number, you count 5 hours, and then instead of turning right, you turn left. But it's the same fucking shit.
Yeah. It's the same
I
setup.
can't believe
Reverse.
someone with a college degree, I had to fucking try and explain what a mirror. I don't fucking. Some people
Some
are like super intelligent about certain things, but in simple life shit, I know that some people, are autistic, and they're very like my grandson is autistic, and he's a fucking genius. He's making computer games. He takes my wife's phone and he posts 45 TikToks on her TikTok feed.
Good.
My wife doesn't even know how to open TikTok. I don't even know how he created an account on there. So he's posting on a
Your
TikTok.
wife probably did it for him.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. But he's super smart. He's super smart. It's a lot of stuff. But then, the human connection is a bit. It's different. You know what I mean?
I get you.
But it's fun.
Listen, I've known a lot of people like that, so shit happens.
I think a lot of comedians have got some autism in them. That's
the ones that admit it.
Yeah, and we all know this now. You remember when the spectrum was like this, but now it's
Yeah.
So like they try to lump everybody on the spectrum somewhere.
Well, you know why? We've gotten a lot more vaccines.
Yeah, and a lot more insurance companies that want to, or medical companies that want to sell shit.
And a lot more people in the Department of Education looking for more money from the federal government.
Yep.
So
they need to make more money because fucking your wife, they're paying her $1 million now to stay in that fucking town.
Yeah, she's looking to retire soon.
Yeah, didn't she say that 3 years ago? And then they threw a check at her, and then she's like, "I'm staying."
Well, no, she was waiting for. She had to wait till this year anyway. At the minimum, that she had to wait to the August 1st, and now that it's that close, she's like, "I don't know if I'm going to go past this year. We'll see. Give me until like May. I'll let you know." I'm like,
"Is that to get like the max pension?"
No, but to actually qualify for like 80% of it or 90% of it.
Okay.
You need 25 years and be 55.
Oh, okay.
So she has 33 years and she'll be 55 in July.
Okay, because my friend
after you, because you're older.
Yeah, my friend said it went down to like 55% of whatever your last check is.
No, that depends on when you do it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought they capped it. But she's been in this, she's been doing it so long, she's probably grandfathered into some old plan,
Yeah, maybe.
But
also like at 60, you max out.
No, I understand that.
So you
But
know,
my old job when I worked for the state, they were trying to say that you max out 55% of your current salary when you retire. So
I think it's like 66%.
hey, it's,
Or 70%.
it's free money. It's on top of Social Security, so who cares?
Right, and then you get Social Security in 10 years after that on top of it.
Right.
So you know, if you live that long, you're doing okay.
There you go. I'm imagining that she's collecting her Social Security at 62, right? Just in case you don't live much longer.
No, it should be all right.
Yeah, probably.
But
Why,
maybe
you
who knows?
Why, you divorcing her?
All right, your buddy Robert Steven is telling people to watch this show, and he calls you a
good.
British Smurf.
Well, you know what that makes him? Who was the big monster in the Smurfs?
Gargamel.
Gargamel. He's Gargamel then. Is this light really blue? Is that what it is? Yeah, so apparently Drake had a kid. So I actually sent him the link, but you know.
No. I knew he did. So well, he was.
Did you see? When he posted the picture of the kid, I wrote, "Congratulations to you and the father."
I like it.
I don't know if you follow any of OP and OP's fucking stuff he's doing.
Not closely, but I've seen some of it. But
So
I've also seen
he has this guy
Anthony
on
today
Raw.
had a thing about debunking all of his stuff.
So they had a character. They have a guy on there called Ron the Waiter, who is,
All
I
right.
guess, a waiter, and he's been doing a lot of, I guess, hosting with Opie. And he randomly told Opie that Kumia DM'd him, saying he was the better part of the show with Opie. So Ron the Waiter is the guy.
Probably.
And
I
then
don't know.
Opie went off on it. And then Kumia texted Opie saying, "I never fucking talked to Ron the Waiter. What the fuck are you talking about?"
He
So
doesn't
now
even-
Opie and
never
Ron the
even
Waiter
had that restaurant.
have had a breakup.
Yeah.
Ron the Waiter asked for a couple of weeks off, which translates to his. I don't know what it was. I mean, I don't know if he was trying to be funny, saying that Kumia messaged him and said he was the better one. He could have been going for a laugh. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like a left he would go for.
Yeah, and Opie's now Opie's not funny
What do you mean
About
now?
about it. He's
I'm
not.
saying,
he's
what do you
not-
mean now?
Yeah. I mean, the best thing about it is I do watch some of his stuff once in a while, but when drama goes like this, it's actually kind of interesting.
Well, that's
It's just-
because you're very familiar with the subject matter.
Yeah. I did think it was funny that I can see what Ron the Waiter was going for, telling Opie that his ex-co-host said that he was better than Opie on the show.
Right.
I can see what he went for, but I think it backfired. So Ron the Waiter, when he confronted him on the show about it, Ron the Waiter's like, "Well, he did say it," and Opie's like, "Well, send me the text, send me the fucking DM," and he's like, "Well, I think it was a DM. I think he said it. I don't remember. I thought it was a DM," and then it went downhill fast after that.
Round the
Because
way.
Opie said that Kumia used to DM Carl. Remember Carl? Not fucking what kind of fucking Carl? The chef Carl. Remember him?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he said that Kumia used to DM him. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, probably saying, "What the hell are you doing with this fucking loser?" Even I walked away from him.
I don't know.
But think about it. Him and Jimmy had to leave him. That's something wrong there.
Somebody posted a video.
Listen, he's so bad that even one person killed himself just to get away.
I wish I could remember who it was, but someone went on the show when Norton and Opie were doing the show. Norton just used to look all pissed off the whole time, and somebody came on, and Opie's like, "We haven't had you in." Oh, it was fucking Johnny Knoxville.
Okay.
So Johnny Knoxville comes in the studio, and Opie's like, "Wow, we haven't had you in the studio before. This is so cool." And Jimmy's like this. Yeah, we have. Disdain. Fucking total disdain.
But yeah, because he was a moron.
Yeah. And while that was going on, I was never allowed up to the studio because I guess I would have seen the dynamic. But yeah. Well, there you go.
It was ridiculous. I don't know.
It's a shame. You know, there's everybody's saying to Obi that they should do a one-off reunite at Skankfest. But Obi's like,
You know, son, I would actually try to figure out how to go to Skankfest if that happened.
right? Yeah,
I'd
I
be
don't
willing
know.
to pay to go to that.
I mean, you know what's funny is they've said so much nasty shit about each other, but $1 million should fix that quite easily. Because when they were doing the show from about '99, when Obi split up with Rick's sister, and then Rick's sister was best friends with Kumia's wife, so then Kumia had to hear it in his ear every 5 seconds about Obi being a bag of shit. They held the show together until 2014, from 1999. Yeah. Because you know what? If you're giving me $2 million, I'll be your best friend on air, but off air, whatever. You know, the amount of money involved, you know.
Right. And they earned all of that shit.
Yeah, I mean, they were getting $3 million the year they got fired for Sex for Sam. They were making $3 million, and then the next year was $5 million, and the next year was $10 million. And they got paid out on that because they didn't want them to go on to the other competing station.
Right.
So they basically got given $15 million for nothing.
Even though the same parent company owned both.
Well, not at the time, no, because Infinity Broadcasting was not owned by Viacom, I don't think, at that point.
Oh,
so, no, because they wanted to go to, what is it, 104.5, 104, whatever the fuck it was?
Yeah, all right, all right, yeah.
Yeah, which had nothing to do with...
I forgot. I know, I thought you meant the other one where... to replace David Lee Roth.
Yeah, Kumia was talking to, Gavin? You know Gavin, right?
Which one?
The one who does...
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Took me a second, never mind.
Yeah,
when you said that, I was thinking of Ali.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, why would he talk to him?
I know. But he was talking to Gavin, and he's talking about it. He was saying, I went to Atlantis in the Bahamas for like 2-3 weeks. And then on the way out of the building, we're packing our shit up and we're getting ready to get picked up for the airport. And Kumia turns to his girlfriend, Melinda at the time,
right?
Goes, why the fuck are we going back to New York? And they're like, and his girlfriend's like, I don't know. And then they just turned around and went back to Atlantis for another 3 weeks.
If you can, why not? There's worse things to do.
Yeah, I don't know how much it costs. I did look it up at one point.
It's not cheap.
Yeah, but I mean, for I don't know, what is it, like $5-6 grand for a week if you're in the fancy part, or maybe more than that? I don't know.
That's not even the fancy part, but yeah.
But I don't think it makes much of a dent on a $10 million check.
No, but it's still not cheap. You know what I mean?
My whole thing was, if I was getting that kind of money, $8 million would be invested somewhere, and not in some harebrained fucking get rich.
You're rational. You're being rational.
Dude, at 4%, if you do $3 million at 4%, you're making $120K a year in interest.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a no-brainer.
So and if you're putting 10 million in, I mean, obviously the percentages dip down, dip up, whatever. You can invest in different places. Just if I had that money, if I had $10 million, I would put it in the safest, crappiest interest fucking thing that's 100% safe. Because you know what? It'd be nice to make that into 20 million, but I can live 10 million is going to last my lifetime and probably my kids' lifetime and maybe even my grandkids' lifetime.
Well, that grandkids is a stretch, but yeah, you could probably get away with that.
Dude, if I put $400K in a 20-year annuity, I can get $3,100 a month, and at the end of the 20 years, get my principal back.
True.
So the principal is not touched.
Right. That's a smart move.
You know what I mean? I mean, they say that you can make more if you invest yourself, but it's a gamble, right?
Right.
But if annuities are insured, right? So I don't know.
No, I'm with you on that. It's like that whole debate we had like a year ago with that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take the annuity or the lump sum if you win the big, lottery?
If you can make more than, I think it's 9% is the cutoff. If you can't make more than 9%, you should take the lump sum. If you can make more than 9%, no, I'm retarded. If you can make 9%,
both things are true.
Yeah. If you take the yearly, you're not capable of making more than 9%. If you think you can invest and make more than 9%, you should take the lump sum. That's what it is. So
Agreed.
If you can make 15%, take the lump sum, you'll end up making more money than what you would have done if you took the 20 years.
All right, we have one comment that says, "I have a structured settlement and I need cash now." And the other person said, "If I had that kind of money, you'd never see me again."
Sign Tracy.
Oh, no.
Somebody posted an interesting question on one of the local fucking chat groups. Some woman's like, "I just inherited 180 grand. We're on the verge of divorce. What do I do with the money?" And I wrote back, "Happily married, inherited 180 grand, now getting divorced." So, you know what I mean? There was no verge of divorce until she started wondering what she could do with the money that she wasn't expecting. But I don't know. It's like, how much money do you win before? Do you fucking get before you book? And inheritances they can't touch in a divorce anyway. So
True.
unless you're stupid enough to commingle it, which again you can still, lock that amount down. I mean, my mom's still alive. She's got money from a house, which I'm sure I'm getting something. I think the fucking Parkinson's fucking charity is getting a lot of it. I don't know how much. I'm gonna be annoyed if I get 2% and then the Parkinson place get 98.
Well, they will.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing.
If it makes you feel better, she doesn't either.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was my dad that had Parkinson's, but she's fucking, she sat me down when I was there and she goes, "I'm giving the money to family and charity." That's all she said. And I
give money to charity too. Thursday night at Betty's.
Yeah. Your wife gave it to money to charity, you. So, fucking, I don't know. I don't know if you can even contest wills in England. I mean, I'm sure you can, but
no, you can't because
if I get $5,000 and that's
it's
it.
based on the same common law method that we use in this country.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like France and Spain where they have a different way of going about doing that.
Am I the cunt suing the Parkinson's organization trying to get some of my money back?
Yes, you are. I need money.
What's the cancer center in fucking is it Florida? What's that fucking the one that's on TV all the time? The Children's Hospital, whatever the fuck it is.
St. Jude's, that's Tennessee.
Yeah. Can you imagine you're suing St. Jude's to get your money back? No, that's the ultimate scumbag move. But you know what? If it's 200 grand, it's 200 grand. I'm suing them. So I don't know. It's like how many people? What's the one charity that if you sued them, no one would ever told you again?
NAMBLA?
Yeah.
I want my
no. That's if you give the money. That's if you give the money to NAMBLA.
I want my pictures and my money back, fucker.
Yeah. Oh my god, fucking Jesus Christ! And I'm still fighting with that kid about the Epstein files. Our friend, who, by the way, is going to physically beat you up when he sees you because all you do is fucking what is it? Instigate? No, that's not the word I'm looking for, but
egg him on.
No, you rage bait him.
It's easy.
I know.
I wouldn't do it if it wasn't so easy.
All I write to everything he fucking writes is, "Have you read the 3 million pages yet? Don't message me until you have."
That's what I say.
But they did fuck up. Did we talk about this last week? They fucked up and fucking put child porn out on that fucking shit. Dickheads. Hey, you know what? They were.
That's why it's taking. That's why it's taking that friend so long to get back to us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Well, listen. My whole thing is like, if you're associated in any way, you're a pedo too. And I'm like, don't you praise Jamie Dimon, who's also listed there that you worked for or work for now? I'm like, kind of put you in a bad light. That means you're a pedophile too, by your own logic.
The amount of people that are in those emails,
right?
I don't know.
Like, listen, being named and being accused, not that big of a deal. Being indicted or convicted, big difference.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
until then, I don't care.
I mean, if they're releasing this and they've already decided they're not going to go after someone, can they flip the vote round and fucking say, okay, now we see what we missed?
Yeah,
I guess they can, right?
I don't know. It's stupid.
I want to fucking put out a fake Epstein page with all of my friends on it and then just like fucking text it to someone goes, oh my God, you're on page fucking 267. I think Epstein Island was just a freak off like Puff Daddies, but unfortunately the people were not as old.
By the way, somebody just said you could have your nephew murder your wife.
Yeah, if he wasn't still on remand.
You would have to get out first, but that's going to be in 40 years. By that time, your wife will be dead, Paul.
Right? Well, I told you he got a new trial, right?
No, that's good. Good for him.
Yeah, he got a new trial because what happened was,
Did he?
what?
Because of Diddy?
Yeah. No, what happened was is that they gave a USB stick with all the documents on it, and
Okay.
the USB stick had a handful of things on it that had been struck out of evidence.
Oh,
So
okay. So they
So
Sort of the
the
street
fucking jury in the jury room were given a memory card, and they interviewed all the jury, and the jury said we don't remember any of that, but they still his lawyers, you know, because they're all going to jail forever. So the fucking and the car dealer guy is like a billionaire, so he can afford any law. He's just going to pile on and pile on and pile.
Oh, yeah.
If you looked at the motions, you can look on Pacer and some of the other websites where you can seal the documents from all these cases. His lawyer fucking challenged everything. Like hundreds, every single word and every piece of evidence that came out, they tried to get knocked out.
All right. Sully,
I
what's
mean,
up,
everything.
Sully? We have a lot of our favorite people on tonight in the chat.
We can't read Sully's
Hollywood, Robert
comments.
Stevens, Sully Sellers.
We can't read Sully Sellers' statement today because he gets 150 guaranteed now because you have to pay him 150 to read his comment. So there is that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I wonder if PJ's got some jokes for him.
Not yet.
I love Sully.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
All right. You want to
Yes.
wrap this up early, being our guest left?
Yeah, he hasn't returned the favor and got us on one of his shows yet, but I just wanted to throw that out there. But what?
Oh, I have to speak to you about some flyers and stuff too later. Before I forget.
Oh, for that April thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any good videos on eFact. I think I looked earlier and it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
That shit's
I'm
gone
not,
downhill, bro.
I'm not worried about that so much. That was
It's
more of
literally
an Anthony's
compilation.
thing.
It's compilations of shit. It's like they try. It's like, you know, when they made Beverly Hills Cop 3, right? 1 and 2 were fucking great, and then they always go for the one extra of the compilations, and it's just garbage.
The last thing you need is Public Degeneracy 3D.
Yeah. Do we have to put our little fucking glasses on?
Yes. Watch it come right at you, literally.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get some music. We'll get us out of here. All right, Paul, be good. I will talk to you
NoFilterBall.com
in
for
a few.
dates. NoFilterBall.com for dates.